Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Say hi, Ruby.
Hi, Ruby.
Hi, Ruby. So I know it looks bad. Just don't focus on my lips too much, because it might just distract you from what I want to share with you. Besides, I'm so far past the age of caring what I look like. Just a little bit. Just a teeny bit. Just a teeny bit. But anyway, so I wanted to check in with you guys and also share what is presently happening in my life, in my state of mind. So how is it all going? How is the extension of the lockdown? Because I know when the lockdown happened, everybody was, on point. Everybody had systems, had a vision. Everybody was, people were exercising, doing home renovations, DIYs, taking time to finish this project, that project. Oh, let me finally get that proposal done. Let me finally do that because now the world has stopped for a bit. And now the extension came, and I've been noticing a lot on social media, excuse me, as well as you guys, some of my friends, that the anxiety is starting to creep up again. And it's not necessarily that, Ruby Rose, it's not necessarily that you worried about COVID getting you or anything, but the state of the world, the state of our country, the state of where we are as a people. I've been seeing on the news recently just people's houses being demolished, people displaced. Whoa, go our government. God, help us. And people without money, people without food. And there's still a lot of policing around certain neighborhoods. And then there's been a lot of turmoil between us, of everybody saying, "Oh, stay at home. You're making us," all of it. All that, as much as all that is important, I mean, what was real for me was that it's happening, and I'm seeing it, I'm aware of it, but it does not quite, there's nothing I can do about it. It affects me from here, so therefore it creates anxiety. I get mad at how these things can happen. I get angry and frustrated and worry about what's going to happen when it's all done. All these things that have been put in place, how much of these laws are actually going to remain? You thought about that? So now they're sort of like being under the rug. We won't even notice them. We'll be so free and happy to be out again. But how much of these things will actually stay? And that got me thinking and worried to an extent that it created such anxiety for a woman who is a work-at-home mom, trying to get for myself and my family something off the ground so that I can, sustain myself, my family. And the work I do deals with people. And that was taken away from me. Access to people was taken away. So I found a lot of the time that I was stressing about things that I could not change, things I could do nothing about. I mean, a lot of you, we're so very grateful. Ruby, I'm going to take that carrot. I'm going to take the carrot.
No, don't.
I'm going to take your carrot away if you keep doing that.
No,
I sound like the government. I want to take your cigarettes and booze away. Okay, we back. Had to go take care of a little business. So yes, basically I have been feeling stressed, like I said, about things I could not change. While watching the rest of you, some of you, my friends, people that I know and love dearly, doing amazing things, organizing food parcels for others, for other families, sharing money, sharing vouchers, doing things, you know. And we are grateful for that. We are grateful that there are people who live in service. But for the rest of us who are unable to do that, who barely have enough just to stay alive, what is it that we can do, right? So that's been what's been playing in my mind lately. What is it that I can do now, perhaps, also when this is over? How can I add and make sure that the state of how we are is not the same? Because let's face it, the people suffering the most are Black, poor people. So a lot of it is around wealth and how do we create and generate wealth? How do we make it sustainable? And that's been on my mind quite a lot, so that we can make sure that should anything like this happen again, even in the interim, that we can take care of families, that we can take care of our people. What are we going to do? How are we going to do that? So it got me to a point of firstly acknowledging that, you know, thank you, honey, unable to do anything right now, but what I can do is to equip myself.
Shoes.
You want shoes? Okay, we'll get your shoes. Just wait. Give Mama five minutes. I'll get your shoes. Okay, go get your shoes. Go, get down. Go get Ruby's shoes. She's going to get her shoes. Go get your shoes.
Shoes.
Where's Ruby's shoes? So, okay, sit down. So, I'm going to try and multitask. This is what we say we're good at. So, let's see how good am I at this. So, be hungry. Of course you are.
Be hungry.
You don't even know what that means.
Mama, be hungry.
Ruby's hungry. Okay. Okay. So, sorry about that. As I was saying, so basically what I am looking into right now is how I can use this time to really get into what I can do for service. I mean, right now, the teachers are their well-being is being threatened. First, you know, the whole pay thing, and now celebrities are coming on teaching, and a lot of teachers are frustrated about that. And let's be honest, some of them got into teaching for the stability of it all, that it's government pay, comes with perks and benefits, and sustainability for their livelihood, for their families. But really it will take a lot of digging deep into why. So if you're not going to pay me, why would I continue to do this, to offer this service? And it's a tough one, but it's not something to figure out overnight, which is why I'm coming to you guys. For me, I've come to a realization that, oh yeah, we have to come outside. So because the little monkey is just cannot be contained. the realization that, so I'm sorry about the lighting and the wind.
Okay.
I'm okay, and you're okay. That I am going to use this time to try and equip myself, right? To be better positioned to help offer my services, my skills as service to those when it is over. For example, the teachers. How do I use my skills and services to make sure that they not only deal with going back to the teaching environment, but with everything? I mean, teachers don't get counseling. With all the anxieties of everything, the uncertainties of what's been thrust upon us. So I'm using this time to reflect for me what's important. What am I presently feeling? Allowing that to sit and for me to look deeper into it, because it there's a reason I'm feeling what I'm feeling, as are you guys. And so to search, to use this time to look within me, right? And by that I mean, I'd love to exercise. God knows I'd love to exercise. Maybe I will get into that. But right now it's a lot of family time, a lot of introspection, a lot of evaluating what is it that I have to offer, to make sure that once we come out of this, when we come out of this, we are better mentally, spiritually, emotionally. And again, comes back to the question of finance. How do we make sure that we build and acquire resources, or use the resources that are available to make sure that we are sustainable? So it's a lot. There'll be finances that I would like to talk to you guys about, to see what we can do, how we can combat and make sure that we are building wealth that stays for us. No, honey, leave that.
Mama,
Key. Take the key. Pick up sticks.
Ish.
And so I'm taking this time to evaluate what's important to me. And to me, what's important is service unto others. And I cannot help anybody from this space of anxiety, from this space of fear. You want to go? Want to go inside?
I shot.
Okay. I have to go again. So let me just wrap this up. I cannot help anybody in this state of anxiety and stress. So I am going to be using this time to look into how I can better equip myself, how I can better prepare for when it is over, so that I can be able to be of service. Because you can't really give from a place of emptiness. You can't give from nothing. So I have to fuel myself. I have to feed myself. I have to read. I have to listen. I have to... Where's the key? I need the key. So that's where I'm at. Thank you. Thank you. Come on. So that's where I'm at. How am I going to be able to do that? So it's a lot of reading. Like I said, it's a lot of introspection. It's a lot of self-searching. So that when we come out, I can, from a place of abundance of heart, abundance of spirit, be able to assist. Oh, Dada's back. Yay!
Hey!
Okay.
How are you?
So...
Good boy, sir. Yo!
Whoa, wait. So yes, that's where I'm at. And it's gonna take your shoes off. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take some discipline. It's gonna take some prayer, lots of prayer. a lot of reading, a lot of searching as into what God has in store. Because I do believe that the world is on standby for a reason. And if you've been exercising and you feel like you've run out of steam, spend time with the family. They're driving you nuts. I get that. But from there, joy comes when you are with the ones you love. Fill your spirit up with the little things that you enjoy doing. Sleep more if you must. Rest. Let's go pee-pee. Pee-pee. So yeah, take the time to replenish. Take the time to fill yourself up. Take the time to be in your head, in your heart, in your head space, in your heart space. Those are connected. Find out what is important to you. And then together we can see how we can move forward from this. No. And yeah, man, and I'd like to hear from you guys. How are you doing? What is happening? What can we do in our enclosed spaces to make sure that when this is over, we are able to help? So that's where I'm at. Looking forward to your thoughts. So yeah, let me know. And stay home. Stay safe. Safe. And yeah. We'll chat soon. We'll chat soon. Sorry for the long video. But yeah, work in progress. Okay, say goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye.
Bye bye.